Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, Phil Rose? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 1 for the Dead Space remake. So, it's been about 14 years since Dead Space, the original was first released. And obviously, it pretty much, really did kind of like shake up the foundation of survival horror, considering the fact that around that time, we had Resident Evil 4 a couple of years prior, and that was when Resident Evil was kind of like going towards a more action focal point in the timeline of the series. Which, of course, like Resident Evil 4's remake that's coming out next month, seems like it's actually going to definitely, kind of be a stark contrast to Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4 Vanilla's, whole playstyle, and that while Resident Evil 4, the original had, like, its, definitely had, like, some horror elements, like I said, it was more action-y. Resident Evil 4's remake seems like it's actually going to have, like, a more actual tone based around, like, Resident Evil's roots, and that it seems like it's actually going to be much darker and much scarier in some aspects. But anyways, that's Resident Evil. This is Dead Space we're talking about here. As much as, Resident Evil is also my favorite franchise. Favorite game series. But that being said, Dead Space is something that I absolutely enjoyed, like, the very first time I played the game, like, years ago, not long after its release. And, because like I said, it shook up the survival horror foundation. We had, like, this sci-fi setting about, like, 300 to 500 years in the future. And it really, like, kind of, like, changed things in that normally in a lot of, games with, like, undead type enemies, usually it's all about, like, shooting them in the head. Dead Space changed that to where you actually had to, like, cut off their limbs to actually be able to kill, like, your enemies, kill the Necromorphs. So, the main issue that we had with the Dead Space series is that it had, like, a less than stellar, third entry in the series, in the main series. Obviously, Dead Space had, like, some other little games that kind of, like, were off to the side, outside the main, trilogy. Dead Space 3 didn't really, sell that well, because it kind of went into, like, a direction similar, I guess, like some of the Resident Evils did, with, like, being more action-focal, less scary, and let's be real, the ending definitely wasn't up to snuff, because it kind of, like, seemed like it was a defeatist concept, and that Isaac failed, humanity was wiped out, and it's like, after everything Isaac went through, no, he doesn't deserve that kind of ending. So, hopefully, considering the fact that Dead Space's remake has actually gotten, like, a lot of good reviews, considering the fact apparently it's a little bit longer, it's got side quests compared to the original, and I think Isaac actually properly talks in this one. Really excited to see where this goes, and hopefully we get, like, a Dead Space 2 remake, even though Dead Space 2 was just great on its own. Dead Space, the first one, was great on its own. But hopefully we actually get, like, a Dead Space 3 remake that actually is better than what we got previously, and we can actually get, like, a proper conclusion to Isaac Clarke's storyline, where hopefully he gets some form of happiness, because, again, the guy went through hell previously. I want to see him actually have a happy ending. So anyways, I'm really stoked to actually jump in and play this, so I'm going to go ahead and actually switch over to my other input. We're going to go ahead and get started, Rogues. And as you can see, got my heart rate monitor on as well, so. Like, another thing I'm kind of like really excited about the experience in this is that apparently there's like some kind of little dynamic system they add in where depending on how you play, they actually could like do things to keep you on your toes, such as like, in regards to atmospheric stuff. Really excited to see how that goes. Whatever the case, I do know that people said that it's basically like it really did stay faithful to the original story while adding more to it. And considering how much I absolutely love Dead Space, like I said, really, want to see like where we go with this. So, anyways, jumping right on in. After we hold on, what difficulty are we on? We're on medium. I'm actually just gonna play it on medium. Eventually, because what I'm gonna do after this, I was considering actually just doing like a plasma cutter only run for this, but we're just gonna like kind of go in, just like use different weapons and all that instead of just a plasma cutter. But I will definitely be tackling that off stream in regards to like going for the trophies and everything. So I'm playing this on the PS5. I know one of the things is gonna involve like going on Impossible, which special challenge mode, completing a unique student weapon. Pretty sure that's probably like his little pew pew foam finger that he got, from the hardcore difficulty in Dead Space 2. Most same damage settings is hard difficulty, but auto saves are disabled. Only one save slot available and one life. Dying prompts a full restart suddenly on hard difficulty, or continue on hard difficulty. Alright, so we're gonna actually go in on medium. I just confirm that. Alright. I'm really excited for this. Just see like, what they changed while staying in, line with the original story. Because again, the fact that Isaac talks obviously means like a lot of stuff right there, would be changed as well. Because originally Isaac didn't speak, he just grunted and stuff.
Isaac, it's me.
So
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
yeah, I'm also trying to like change my scare counter up there.
Nicole?
Yeah.
Looks great already.
Heard from her in weeks.
Okay, and he's already talking.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you're
And of course, they changed how he looked as well. I'll get to like concept of what I've heard about this in a bit.
6 months apart.
Right now, I'm just fixing my scare counter.
Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Davis.
I'm paying attention, by the way. I'm just trying to fix this.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
Jeez, it's like vibrating the heck out of my controller. Jeez.
He just
Hang on, I might want to turn this around so you guys can see that. Sorry about that. Probably coming out in the Ishimura.
Staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospect
There we go.
set up for life.
So I want to reset my scare counter.
Where is she?
So yeah, apparently.
Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
All right, just want to stop this real quick. Apparently, there's been people that have been making like a whole lot of jokes about the fact that Nicole looks like a whole lot older in this, and Isaac looks younger. A lot of what I've heard, and I think like what I recall is that they, the guy we're playing as here, I think like voiced Isaac in Dead Space 2 and 3, and they kind of like are having Isaac here matching his appearance, kind of like how it is with Cal and Star Wars Fallen Order and Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, and that Cal's voice actor and mocap actor in that is actually they use like his face and everything, like face scans of what he actually looks like. And then they kind of did the same thing with Isaac here. And apparently there's been like a lot of shit people have been saying about how Isaac looks like a lot younger than Nicole, because in the original games Isaac was like in his I think mid to late 40s, pushing 50. So Nicole probably would have been about the same age.
What a beauty.
And Isaac does like he's probably like in his 40s here, so I can't see what the big deal is that people are like are in a hizzy about.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see our running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
Shots fired.
Computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura.
I swear at times that like he actually was like trying to look right at the camera. I thought that was like an Easter egg or something, like a little
You ever hear
trick.
of communications black on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Someone picked up the phone apparently.
Communication array is busted.
Far from that actually.
Broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control. Fuck! We're off course!
You might want to fix that.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit!
Like how calm she is.
It's gonna smash us into the hull!
Chance, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got
Drop the flash shield. Everyone fix yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. Alright?
Well, I guess he stopped landing.
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Yeah, we could be dead.
Let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Okay, well, helmet's on. It looks like the his rig is actually a lot sleeker looking as well. You can really already see like just how much, you know, effort they put into this. Alright. So they're talking while I'm trying to, you know, read this. Alright. I'm trying to... Okay, so it's kind of frustrating they're talking. I'm trying to, like, you know... Alright, whatever. Alright. To Zach Hammond from... Redacted. RE background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on these specialists they sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Nice to know he's been snooping about me. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world, away from his family. When Isaac was born, Paul was given a temporary assignment to the Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia... God, it's a lot of reading.
Hey, Isaac. Coming?
Yeah, I was trying to read, but I think I'm just not going to bother with it. Normally, I'd go for, like, lore and everything, but that was, like, way too much. That might be, like, normally I, like, read my lore on stream, but that seems like that would kind of been a bit of a slog to read through.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
Plus the fact they're talking while I'm trying to do this. That's one minor gripe I have right there. I usually like in games where, like, you know, the, you pick up a lore thing, it, like, takes you to another menu where you get to read it and it pauses everything for a second. I didn't actually check to see if there's anything else, but I think we actually... Can't remember if we actually get to come back to the Kellyan or not. Of course, again, this is my first time playing this version of this, so... Who knows?
Isaac Clarke to the USG Ishimura.
Yeah, see, I'm special. He didn't recognize any of you. Especially you, dork.
Rig
Eavesdropper.
Collect
Snooper.
kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
I'm the only one that actually gets a cool-ass helmet. Look at you. You know... Because I'm important. I'm going. That's why I'm going first. Because I ain't got my plasma cutter yet.
Someone left in a hurry.
So obviously I'm not gonna be like able to collect like all. Be collecting all like the collectibles in the first go anyway.
Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster. No power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
I can give you a damage report. Everything's screwed. Man, let me actually see like how the
Does anyone else smell that?
Smell what?
and I'm pretty sure things like died all over.
Isaac, I need that damage report.
See, I don't see it. Like he said, something on the floor. I don't see it. See, okay, I'm trying to check here because he. Okay, there's the blood. But we don't see it. But yeah, so far I'm definitely loving how the game looks, for sure.
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
We're gonna find out. Of course, I already know.
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be.
Well, I think I didn't do it.
Quarantine activated.
Hey, I didn't do it.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Here we go. I'm working on it. Oh dear. And things just went to 0 to 60. It seemed to me like everything like happened a lot quicker this time. What do you think I'm doing? Bye. Same I first run through that Ishimura. Hey, you know, it sees weight capacity. Get it. Well, glad I didn't change that. Of course, I think I need to change my rig now. You dirty. Look what you did. See, this is like the only one I packed. How dare you? Okay. This thing's ain't never gonna come out. Freaking filthy as hell. Stupid. Necromorph. I need to find the rest of me. I'm all over the deck. Okay, let's see. Got a stomp yet? Remember, I gotta like actually get the plasma cutter before I can. Hello, is that it? Yep, that's my. There's my baby. Can't remember if you actually built it in the first game. Once I think I just found it. Okay. I think like, you know, with my my DualSense controller, there was like a little pull right there when I'd pull the trigger. All right. Come on then. There's a little pull. Some things never change. Okay, he doesn't have like that, you know, that continuous stomp like in the first game, but still his stomp's quicker. I think like in the second game he had like a continuous stomp he would do. But at least in this one, it seems like the stomp actually is quicker. From what I recall. Alright, let me see here. That one got me. That got me. That's a scare. So I'm pretty sure I'm definitely gonna be encountering some Necromorphs like in places other than where they were originally. What the hell? Open up.
Security request retrieved.
All log tutorials and wriggling calls will be recorded in the database.
We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Well, someone's learning at least. You know, noob, you gotta like, you know, shoot the limbs. Only noobs aim for the head. Hi guys.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shit, is he,
He's gone.
You literally saw him die, Isaac.
What the fuck are these things?
the ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
The data board is missing.
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of a quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
I like how Isaac was just like, I'll handle it. That's literally like most of what he did like throughout the games. Because in the first one, see what I like about the fact he talks in this one is it gives him more personality, of course. The main thing I kind of like think about is how like, you know, he was just so, you know, silent protag in the first game. Wasn't really a bad thing. But then in the second and third game, you know, you kind of realize, you know, he's had enough of the Necromorphs. He's dealt with them enough. And he's got enough experience. So he just goes in gung-ho and just takes them on. In this one, though, he's out right out of the gate. I'll handle it. Which I really dig that. Alright, so let's see which way we going. We are going that way. So what's this way? Alright. I know how to dismember them. I literally just killed one like that. Now you're giving me a tutorial on it? Also, I know like that's how you can test to make sure their asses are... I ain't stupid. Kind of like did a little some panic pulling right there. Yeah, I'm not... I'm giving you a chance. I probably should just like stuck to... Alright, circuit breaker. Probably should just like carry it on back to where I, like the way I'm probably like way off. I have no idea where I'm going.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
I'm aware.
The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Before we go this way, let's just go back the other way first before I get too far into this. I know that wasn't what I just thought it was. I know that one just coming at me right then. And that'd be par for the course with my luck. Wow, I hate being right. Ah, shit, he's in the vents. Damn it. I know how this goes. That power. Dirty ass cheater. I better hurry. All right, semiconductor. I can sell that. Should be a power. Nice. Got our first power node. All right, let's be ready for this guy. I feel better once I get my stasis, my kinesis or whatever. Okay. This might actually lead me like back to where I was anyway. Because I definitely remember a lot of these locations. Pretty sure this guy ain't gonna get up, but I ain't taking no chances. Seems a little loud. I'm not gonna be able to go to this door, I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go there until I get kinesis. Or stasis, actually. There's my stasis module right there. Ew. I heard that was a reference to the box art from the first game. Like with just the random hand, like the dismembered hand floating in space. Engine in stasis is a safe engine.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay. Can you fix it?
No, but I found a stasis module. If I'm faster than... I got it.
They'll be ready. I know if at some point they're definitely gonna throw like an enemy at. They're getting me. Did that ever happen in the first one? I can't remember. Alright, more plasma energy. At least I'm stocking up on that. Another node. Okay, tram repair, claw control, claw disengaged. Let's do something about that. I think I remember how this puzzle works.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
I am a repair technician. Watch me.
Right loader claw disengaged.
I have a feeling he wasn't alone. I know one of these things I gotta use stasis on because it doesn't work like it's supposed to. Dude, I am trying to solve a puzzle here. Do you mind? Figured they're gonna try to clinch me, and I'm not letting that happen. Seriously, you guys really think this is my first time on the Ishimura? Step off. Better watch my cockiness, though. I mean, it might come back on me if I don't watch it.
Engaged.
I think I gotta slow the other one down. Audio log.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, you can't see they're calling. Several here sent their stasis module now.
Engaged.
What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down.
There you go.
Down in the gears where no one can be. No? I know.
Nope. Hold that thought. No, you don't. Well, you finally hit me. Good for you. Okay, so it's triangle to use, it's triangle to use, medkit. Okay, that is it.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Thing is, the haptic thing where it's pretty much, hang on. That was my, guess that wasn't. Okay, never mind. Triangle is like for stasis. O is for health. Okay. That's where I was messing up. But yeah, the whole haptic thing when you shoot kind of like definitely feels weird. I see you there, Squiggly. Come on down. Oh, that's one of the new ones. A little crawling when it leaps at you, I think. Just trying to remember. Alright. Bathroom. Checking here real quick. Because I heard footsteps. Okay, yeah, this game, I gotta say, they did something with this game to make it creepier. I don't know if it's just like how it looks or what, but they definitely did something like to make this game like actually scarier. Then it could be just the visuals doing it, but I don't know, something about the sound design. They're definitely playing in like a lot of atmospheric stuff here, and I'm here for it. In some ways, I'm questioning being here for it, but I'm here for it. And it makes you wonder like how they might do if they did a Dead Space 2 remake, because Dead Space 2 was considered scarier than the original. And in ways it was. Including things like damn sun. For those who play it, you know what I'm talking about. Shit. That's what I thought. Nice try. And I'm missing most of my shots. Again, I'm trying to get used to the haptics with the DualSense controller. Because like there's a pull on it. You know, like, you know, if you, those who have had like a PS5 or whatever, and you use like a DualSense controller in any capacity, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it basically has like a little bit of a pull on it, so having to adapt that because the original never had that. Alright, I need security clearance level 1 for that. Alright, now we just gotta go and find that, I think it was like a circuit board or something. Hold on a second. Oops. I have to get used to this map too. This is definitely gonna take some getting used to in regards to this map. Alright, we gotta find a data board. Alright, is there not like any kind of glossary for everything?
Security is not responsible for any damage to personal effects during screening.
Okay. So we're going this way. I'll reroute the power real quick again. I figured we were gonna have to come back through here. It was best I just kind of waited. You know, I haven't even saved yet. I'm sure it was dead before I tried to shoot that thing over there. Definitely gonna take that. Alright, come on, ugly. Marksman? Dismember 50 limbs. So there is like trophies for dismembering limbs in this. Alright, cool. I'll meet you halfway, chump. Only because I had a plan. There was a second one, wasn't there? I thought there was two. I could swear I heard another one roaring. But again, the sound design in this is absolutely phenomenal. They definitely nailed that. I mean, I can't remember like how good it was in the previous one. I think in Dead Space, the original, there really was like, I think, some pretty superb atmospheric tones. I don't know, it's just... I remember, I think when I used to play it before, it never really bothered me too much, but in this one, it definitely is, like, keep me on my toes. I know that's part of that little system they were talking about where, depending on how good you do, you can do different things. Not entirely sure. I think another one just popped in somewhere. Not one's about to. Right, about there. Surprise me. Guess what they want me to think, because the one's gonna pop in somewhere else. Okay, yeah, so we went around a complete circle there, basically. We need to find a way to route the power. So they keep on making me think that like one's come in or something. See, there's a... We gotta go upstairs. Okay, so going by this, there's another. We gotta go up a little bit higher. Just gotta find the way up there. See, it's leading back around. Hold up, what am I thinking? I literally have a thing for that. There's an app for that. I'm pretty sure I know where the data board is. It's a matter of getting in there with it. I see it go this way. Hold up. There's an elevator. Oh, come on, get out. Really? You move. Everybody when I get up top, that mirror correctly. If this goes away, I think I recall from the original. See, I recall I could swear, I think it might be in a later part of this, but there was like, one that like jumps at you right when you get out of the elevator. And by the way, nice try, but I ain't falling for it. Get up. Okay. But that's a fake out, because there's gonna be another one's gonna pop in. Unless I missed this. I know I didn't miss. Let me just make sure of this. Shit. Like once I get the kinesis module, I believe is what it's called. I'm gonna definitely be enjoying that, because like a lot of what I did like originally is I would just like, you know, take their body parts and toss them right back at them. You, however, that's what I thought. What about you? Okay. Text log, which I'm not gonna bother reading because we know how long these things are. So that one wasn't really that long, but like I said, for me, like I don't mind reading text logs. Like the ones in Control, I definitely didn't mind those because they put stuff like they were like really interesting. They weren't insanely long. Some of these is like, yeah, I'll just wait for the movie. All right, let's see. Ah, sheesh. Oops. Hang on. Alright, we got... Yeah, this seems new. There we go. I'm pretty sure there should be a way for us to get that back down there without the elevator, maybe. Sit down and shut up. Uh-huh. See yourselves humbled. The elevator's not going to work, of course. Like, so I was wondering if there should be a way to get back. So, if it's going away, I think they're telling me I'm going to have to turn out the lights. And I don't think I recall like a puzzle like this in the previous game. Or in the original. You know, which is fine by me. I got this. I thought I was making it a lot more fun. Questions. Alright, the elevator. Thankfully, I remember where it was. It's right there. I took out a couple of them on the way over to it, but, you know. Alright, now I'm just making sure, because for all I know, this might be where it jumps me at the bottom of the elevator. Okay, didn't do it that time either. Like I said, I distinctly remember there's a Necromorph that attacks you when you're getting off the elevator in one of the games. It might be the second game, it could be the first one. Oh, shut your whore mouth. Good thing I kind of saw that right there. Oh, you guys just don't quit, do you? Night, night. Ow. See, you made me hurt myself. How dare you? All right, let's make sure I got everything from it. I kind of blew them to bits, so it's making a little bit tricky. Yeah, let me go and get on in here. Please close that door, thank you. Is that another node, or is that data board? Wait, I'm picking that up for a second. Bench nano circuit repair. Okay, yes, I can upgrade my plasma cutter. Another text log. Like, I don't know if like the text logs like the collectibles carry over to like another playthrough. I would think maybe they do. I'm not sure. Before I do anything else, upgrade weapons and rigs using the bench. Upgrade weapons. Improve the selected weapon on rigs capabilities by investing power nodes in their upgrade graph. A lot of new upgrades. Gain access to unique upgrades and expand the weapons upgrade graph. Bring upgrade parts of the bench. So see, originally I recall it being that you just had like, you know, used nodes. So improve the selected weapon or rig's capabilities by investing power nodes. You can unlock new upgrade. Okay, so upgrade weapons, unlock new upgrades. I'll get the hang of it when I look at it. Had right mind going just upgrade this, upgrade the damage on this to max. See, that's the thing. We can't do it like that, because I remember how this goes, I think, apparently. You actually have to, like, go through the track. So put one towards, HP. See what we can get for plasma cutter. Wasn't really much of an increase to it. Capacity would be nice. What's next for the suit? So that's the thing. Air. I don't think we're gonna watch. I'm saying this, and I'm gonna end up like having to go out there and I'm gonna get into an oxygen level in a bit. We're gonna go ahead and focus on that capacity. All right.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm coming.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Whoa. Coming through. Shit. Oh, God. Let go of me. Alright, see, I was gonna be nice about this. I think I changed my mind. That was on me for, like, you know, running through it the way I was. But I was just trying to go and get on out of here. Okay. Right on through here. That should, like, be the lights rolling out, like, in that area. Yeah, okay. Because I know they're definitely going to be coming at me in droves now, probably. Unless they let them. Alright, that's not it. Here we go. Let's fix this. Wait, hold on. I think we got to put it in here. Nice.
System restart complete.
We're probably gonna call. I think remember correctly when we do this, is gonna call a bunch of Necromorphs this way too.
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Remember correctly, they get away and I don't. Yo, bye to you too.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
All right. And like at this point, you can kind of like, you know, kind of understand Hammond to an extent, and he's like trying to protect them. But I think I do recall things kind of go a little differently later on. Which way are they coming from? Yeah, it's just messing with me right now more than anything. I know this game. Wait a minute. Hold up. I saw one, but see, telling you, I know like in one of these games or whatever, one waits for you at the top of the ladder. Oh, you know, I've had just enough of this. Come back here. I'll deal with you in a minute. You think I'm stupid or something? You ain't dealing with no rookie, dude. That might be what they're talking about, like with the whole flickering lights thing and everything. I was like, I don't remember this from the original Dead Space. I think it's actually a nice touch, the fact that the lights flicker and all that keeps you on your toes. That's exactly what I thought. Because when I was trying to stomp him out of the way so I can get past this one. Okay, scan rig to unlock workstation. Yeah, well, I guess that's not gonna work for me. Okay, flight lounge. Yeah, we're going back pretty much the way we came from.
We made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Okay, let's get back out of here. That's awesome. I wonder if, like, if the ping trophy, there's always ping. I wonder if that's still a thing in this, because that was like a. I remember that was like a thing that was a Dead Space. They had like a little trophy, you could, like a literal item find called ping.
What have you got on you? that blood?
Yeah, it's not washing off, I don't think. But somewhat cleaned up, I guess.
Fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
No, the comms are still out. Isaac,
We need
That's
to go
convenient.
now. Got a damage report?
it's there. Should have been waiting.
Diagnostics. Alright, hold on a second. Let me see. Alright, run diagnostics. I can't exit back out yet, so I guess I just gotta like don't only sit down or anything. Oh, hold up. Here it is. I think this was new too. I don't ever recall this from the well, she's dead. I don't remember. Did that ever happen in the original? I don't recall that being a thing. Now it's personal. Oh, no, you don't. Hi.
What's happening down there?
You don't want to know.
The singularity core overloaded.
No,
Kellyan was our only way home. We're trapped.
no. I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Are you surprised?
God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Hammond, run!
Oh crap, Chen became a Necromorph. Again, there's so much here that I'm trying to remember if this happened in the original or not. But I mean, I can definitely say this game is an improvement. This definitely is, I think, like the definitive way to play the first Dead Space. Just a little bit I played so far. There's so much that actually really has, like, you know, really, you know, shown to be an upgrade. Like I said, I can see, I think, what I've heard about, like, you know, how, like, you know, if you're, depending on how you're playing, the whole flickering lights thing can keep you on your toes and all. Because I mean, I feel like I've been playing this pretty decently. I've been, like, hitting them more they've been hitting me. I'm guessing if, like, someone was playing this and maybe they were, like, struggling with the Necromorphs, maybe it wouldn't, like, you know, be throwing them off, wouldn't throw them off as much. I still ain't got any more stasis, unfortunately. Okay. Got my cutter on the elevator. We got our store right here. Nice. Let's go ahead and kind of like just get some more credits first before I go shopping. I did get that bronze semiconductor. So that'll be like something else I can sell. Store is one-stop shop. There's One stop shop to purchase, sell, and store items for later use. Store and store items can be purchased with credits. Bring schematics to store to gain access to new items. Inventory. Inventory. From the inventory, sell currently held items or place them in storage. Storage. When the inventory is full, place items in storage or cheap or sell later. Storage system can be accessed via any store. I definitely want that suit upgrade, which we're not that far off from getting it. But what I definitely also need is nodes. Alright, that bronze semiconductor will get us 2,000. If I was doing a cutter only run and I had, like, you know, some of the other weapons or the ammo for it, I could just like sell those. I'm actually considering doing this as a cutter only run. So far I've been able to handle everything. Oh shoot, I got me a legacy suit. Can't recall if I actually... I just want to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that takes me back. Inventory capacity 18 slots, provides 5+ armor, 5% armor. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I just want to see like if it actually changes how the legacy suit looks. Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I put more armor on it. But you know, we're gonna respect like, you know, what they got going right here. We're gonna go back to the original suit. Oh, never mind. Okay, that suit's gonna be at level 1 now. Shoot. Hold up. Actually... see. Did they put me back in the other suit? I think they put me back in the other suit, actually. Alright, that's fine. I want to say that I'm, yeah, level 2 suit. Alright, air, alright, armor 5%. Well, I do have another node. Or 2. Can't remember. I think I've only got 1. Alright, level 2 upgrades. Graph extended. Good grief. Okay, actually gonna go ahead and like see what else I can do with the plasma cutter. Yeah, that reload can really help too. Now upgrading the capacity could really also, you know, do me good. But I want to like, either way we're gonna be getting like a damage thing, but I want to like get that reload because that can really help me. That's the only one we got for reload, so at least for now. I know once we upgrade it, we'll get like something else. Because a few times like where I think I got hit by a Necromorph because I wasn't able to reload in time. Alright guys, I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am so sorry about that. That was like something important I had to, someone basically, to ask if I could, call them real quick, and there was something I had to actually, talk to them about. So normally I try to like, you know, definitely keep like, you know, things like that, like texting and phone calls and stuff, you know, to a minimum during my streams, but that one definitely couldn't be avoided. So anyways, back to the business. Some loud business. I think I had that turned down. I think like when I put my headset in my chair or whatever, I think like it turned the volume knob up a little bit. But again, the sound design in this game, that's one of the things I think is actually really amazing about it. There's so much about this that definitely was improved on compared to the previous Dead Space. I mean, I keep saying previous Dead Space. I keep on wanting to say, when I say previous, I'm thinking I'm actually saying Dead Space 3. But really it does kind of fit, because, you know, previous Dead Space is literally a previous version of this Dead Space. But so much has been done really well with this, you know, and I commend, like, you know, the developers for the fact that they really did take one of my favorite horror games and they just overhauled it in so many great ways. I mean, the game looks great. And originally Dead Space, you know, it actually looked pretty well as well, you know, for its time. And, you know, it was like on, you know, the Xbox 360 and all that. Board. I was about to say, I've already been on the Ishimura. I've literally been here for like about an hour now. You now just finally welcome me aboard. That is like the worst welcoming party ever. Is this my kinesis? Yeah. I'm a sucker for telekinesis in any game I play. Plus, giving, like, you know, Necromorphs a little taste of their own medicine, I ain't gonna complain about that. And seeing the haptics, like, you know, are a occurrence of that, too. Like, I know there's a way to turn it off, but I really probably wouldn't even if I could, because it does add a little more tension, because you're trying to, like, you know, basically, you know, I don't know, it just feels like the haptics really do kind of help with the immersion. It also kind of like makes you, I mean, because like when they have rushed at me, I've tried to make sure like I pull the trigger in time. Excuse me. Pretty sure it's gonna send over here. Bronze semiconductor. And those are always, you know, the semiconductors are always worth seeking out.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
I thought it was like a random floating hand. But no, that's actually... I was wondering what that was, like, okay. I'm gonna pick up the pulse rifle, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna use it, because I really am wanting to kind of go through and do a, cutter only run. See if I can handle it with this. Because I did it previously. I think I'm gonna try to go for it again. New weapons been added to the inventory. Because the way I look at it is like this. It'll mean, like, you know, less worry about managing things if I just focus on my suit and the plasma cutter. And I can save, like, you know, using the actual weapons. Because originally I was wanting to kind of like just use like different weapons like during this, so I can use like each like all of them on the stream and showcase them. But I kind of like just really want to go through and do a cutter only run. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And basically doing so, it means like I'll just be able to save my power notes for that. And then when I do my next playthrough, which will probably be where I'm gonna be playing off stream and going through and finding the rest of the collectibles and all that. I mean, this is kind of like just me challenging myself, because probably on a New Game Plus, I'd have like, you know, more probably like a lot of others to take with me. You know, have like upgrades from the start to where I can, you know, definitely go and do a cutter only run. But this is kind of like me challenging myself. The main thing I'm just looking at is that when I play through this again, probably try to go for the platinum. I know I'll have to visually play through on Impossible. I'll basically be using like all, you know, each of the items then while you're also looking for the collectibles. So as soon as I can, once I find a store, I'm probably gonna go ahead and sell this to make sure I don't shoot it. I did get it, didn't I? Yeah, I won't be using it actually. I'm probably just gonna like just stick to what I just said I want to do. I think I really just want to do a cutter only run. And obviously kinesis, stomping, and stuff like that. You know that still counts. And I can still do all that.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels?
No,
We were attacked.
I have not.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded
This whole
access.
place is a slaughterhouse. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Yeah. Usually how it goes. I just, you know, can't wait to see if we actually... Was there ever a barricade in the morgue? I really do need to kind of brush up and see, like, you know, look and see, like, how much was changed. Because I can see, like, they definitely are staying true to the story, but obviously they can definitely, you know, take some liberties, you know, with changing stuff around while still staying true to the story. At least they kept this, though. So this was one of those parts in the original that just, like, I remember freaked me out so much. Because this really was what kind of, like, set that bar. And you just look at, like, the effects here. You know, you see, like... I don't know, it's supposed to be blood pouring down, but you see, like, the liquids and everything. It's a pretty nice little touch there. But it's the key factor here is that this guy wasn't a necromorph. And it shows, like, just how much damage the necromorphs have done to people here, not just, you know, physically, but mentally. You know, the fact that this guy, you know, basically took himself out, I guess, to keep himself from actually becoming a necromorph. And of course, I'm gonna, like, you know, do that and make sure he doesn't. And no disrespect to him, of course, but... But this really shows just what kind of damage they've done. Flickering lights again. But yeah, my first impressions with this game, absolutely great. You know, I'm so excited to be revisiting it. It's already, like I said, it's already spooked me a few times. You know, it's already got me. And that definitely, I really feel like the way this is designed is because, you know, this is a current generation. You know, obviously, you need like probably a decent level PC, you know, computer to actually play this. You know, gaming rig to actually play this. And obviously, it's on PS5 and everything. I can't remember if it's on PS4. I don't think it is. Is it on PS4? Now I want to look it up. Is this on PS4? Okay, so it's on PS5, Xbox Series X and Series S, and Microsoft Windows. So the way I kind of see it, what I was basically trying to say is that this game is kind of like in the sense that it definitely is like, you know, for a means for like people who've never played the original to jump on board. And you know, you can get like the original Dead Space games on Steam. I don't think you can get like the third one on there. I know you can get the first and second ones, but I was basically gonna say this is a way for people who've never, you know, like newcomers, you know, enjoy it. But obviously, not everyone's gonna have a PS5 or a Xbox, you know, Series console. And obviously, I feel like technically, as I was about to be to say, PS5s and Xbox Series consoles are gonna get much easier to find. Like almost every time I went to Walmart recently, you know, in the past, you know, couple months, I've seen PS5s there and Xbox Series consoles. And I feel like the harder thing to actually really, you know, do, like actually have out like all three of those is having like a gaming rig that can play this, because, you know, it's more expensive to build yourself a gaming computer. You know, they can probably like, you know, really play this, you know, the optimal settings. You know, regardless of anything, you're still going to be probably like spending more than you would like on an Xbox or a current gen Xbox or a PlayStation. But still, you know, for those who never actually played the original, if they have like the means to actually get this or whatever, it's I feel like a really optimal way for those who've never played Dead Space before to actually, you know, try it for the first time. Like I said, the first game was great. Oh, I think that's the Ubermorph. No? I guess not. I'm pretty sure the Ubermorph, I can't remember like if that's what it's called here, but they have like a Necromorph you can't kill. You can only like stave it off for a while by, you know, not cutting its limbs off, but it basically just gets back up. And I can't remember exactly where we encountered it previously. However, I'd like to forget that I encountered you, so that's what I'm going to do now. You're screaming at me. Anyways, since you wanted to interrupt my conversation I was having with people. Like I said, the original, like, had so many great qualities to it that I feel like really revolutionized survival horror. It was at a time, like I said at the beginning of the stream, that Resident Evil was kind of taking a more action-oriented, you know, means to it. Which Resident Evil always had, like, you know, action-y, you know, points to it. You know, you literally, like, you know, use guns to take down, you know, zombies and stuff. But it kind of like got where it's less, you know, less atmospheric, less cramped and everything. Dead Space really had that whole atmosphere to it, you know, at the start. It had like you know, the over-the-shoulder thing like Resident Evil 4, but it had like these, you know, I wouldn't really say claustrophobic per se. I mean, but these dark, you know, atmospheric environments that, you know, where everywhere you look, you're wondering like if something's gonna come up on you. You know, Resident Evil 4, you know, the story was dark. It had like a pretty bright setting with the village. You know, but this like came along a couple years later, and everything is just so dark. It's, you know, you're looking around like wondering what's gonna possibly come out and attack you. All right, let's see. And so we can only do one. All right. So where's the elevator first off? Like, I think that's the elevator. Let me actually do this again. Make sure we're on the right track with this, because I'm trying to figure this out. It's kind of confusing. Alright, let's see. So we gotta go this way. Alright, here we go. Never mind. Oh, I'm paying attention to that. So yeah, like I said, I really do hope that with this game, like, you know... What the... Bad move. I'm just gonna beat you to death. And that blood splatter when I took him down. Oof. But yeah, it was just, you know, I really would like to see, you know, because since this game, obviously, again, I can definitely see why now. It's got, like, you know, pretty great, you know, pretty nice reviews. I can definitely see where, I mean, like, where it's gotten great reviews. And I can only hope that in the end it is going to, like, you know, lead to us getting, like, you know, Dead Space 2 Remake and eventually Dead Space 3 Remake with them, like, you know, actually, you know, doing, like, your Dead Space 3 proper compared to the previous one. Like, I would say, like, you know, bring back the characters they had originally. Maybe bring in the co-op again. But do a better story. You know, and actually, you know, keep it, like, more vocal on, like, the survival horror aspects instead, like, you know, going, you know, the more action-y route. You know, kind of, like, keep, like, the atmosphere of the first two games. You know, I still say keep the ice plant. I love the ice plant setting, but it's kind of, like, you know, definitely... So when you think about it, I mean, I really do feel... I can't remember, like, if they ever actually said this was their inspiration. I think it was. I think I read in an interview or whatever it was. But you can definitely see, like, a lot of references to John Carpenter's The Thing in this. Because, you know, obviously the whole thing with them, these, you know, the creatures assimilating others' bodies. The exception being that in The Thing, you couldn't actually ever really tell who was, like, you know, infected. That's very much, you know, the whole thing that was really the whole point of the story. That actually has me wanting to watch, you know, John Carpenter's The Thing. Like... Because you were, you know, the way that story went is that, you know, you had, like, you know, they were all isolated in Antarctica or whatever, and, you know, and this creature assimilated them, and they had, like, this complete distrust, not knowing who actually was infected or not. So they got, like, this whole thing is, okay, they're isolated out here, like, you know, in this Arctic continent. They've got only themselves as company, and someone among them is the killer. And there's really, like, no way for them to really tell unless they actually, you know, I guess, like, use fire or something. And, with this, obviously you can tell what a necromorph is. You know, basically it reanimates, like, these corpses. And it's been debated there, I think, if the necromorphs are actually technically zombies or not. I personally feel like they kind of are. I mean, they're corpses that are brought back, but it's not in the traditional sense. I mean, yeah, they're infected with, like, a virus, or, like, they're infected, well, I wouldn't really say virus, but they're infected with something that turns them into a necromorph. But I think like there's like a line that's drawn where people like don't really know if they're actually aliens or zombies, a mix of both, or some kind of like something that's neither. I personally feel like they're definitely zombies in a way, but you know, like I said, I feel like you can definitely kind of see like, you know, some kind of some kind of see, there's always ping. There it is right there. But I know I'm just like rambling. But yeah, that's just kind of like how I feel about all that, and also I know exactly how this goes. So I'm gonna have to like be very quiet here because I know that I hear them if they come upon me. Okay. Because previously, when you go like in other games, for those who may not understand why I was being quiet right there, in the previous games, when you were out there in the vacuums, you could not hear the necromorphs. You couldn't really hear anything. So I think they said they actually improved like the gravity mechanics in this as well. I want to see how true that is. Oh yeah, I can definitely see how they improved it. It's like much more fluid. I mean, even like from the fact that it's been about a few years since I played Dead Space, I did stream the original. I can see like where they definitely did improve this, and this is neat as well. Okay. So the gravity mechanics in this are actually pretty nice. You can literally just do like that and orient yourself. Yeah, they did a pretty good job on the gravity here. I like this. And this is definitely gonna help. I know there's a boss you gotta fight in zero gravity. Okay, yeah, that's actually really good how they did that. I'm impressed. Because I think, like, in the original, it was clunky as all get out. I mean, remember, I hated the zero gravity mechanics in the original. That's like one of the things I just didn't really like. Hold on. That I wasn't really too keen on in that game. Got here. Hydrazine canister? Probably shouldn't grab that because things about me about to get real.
What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay. Work fast, Isaac.
I'm working on it. Don't you tell me to work fast.
Entering zero gravity.
You really want to do this with me? First off, slow your roll. Did I just like slice his arm off with some credits, or was his arm already removed? I'm gonna have to replay that, see what happened. The problem is I can't actually stomp him in midair. Okay, at least I actually finally got some stasis. I mean, it is still definitely disorienting, but like I said, it is better than it originally was. I don't think there's really much else in here. And that wasn't me.
I'll check it out.
Totally was not me. Wait a minute. The hell? Oh, right, I gotta take off. Alright, hold on. Let's do a quick, you know, go back in here and catch my breath because I just realized what I gotta do. Or did they actually ever have me? I can't remember if I actually had the spacewalk like this originally, you know, and... I said, I'm trying to, like, I know I say that a lot, guys, but it's just I'm really trying to figure out exactly what they changed up here while keeping the story intact and what, you know, is new. Just kind of watch myself here because, again... See, I knew it. Yeah, nice try, you little opportunist. I'll take that. Here you have it back, by the way. Stick a fork in, it's done. That's what I love about. That's what I love about the kinesis. If you actually are low, it's the same thing I did in BioShock. If you're low, like on ammunition, just which technically you still have to actually rip a part of them off, but if you actually have a means to actually, you know, find something to sling at their ass, you know, do it. You know, it actually can really help you. Apparently, I guess, like, the gravity is, like, being cut off around the ship.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nets and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Schematics for the pulse rounds. Okay, I think this is a different path I'm taking here, I believe. Can't tell. Can't tell it's the same way I went before or not. Don't you shush me. Someone's about to have a very bad day. First off, since you want to keep on shaking that ass at me, allow me to make you back that ass up. God else says, don't get up. See, you see, I get hit back a lot harder. Mouthing off or whatever. I kind of need to heal. That's the thing. I saw him at the last second sneaking up on me. Okay. Going this way. Okay, that's where this guy. All right, yeah. So we got. All right, yeah. We've been down this path before. Alright, yeah, I do have some stuff to sell, actually. Because honestly, like I said... Alright, schematics, purchase items now available for purchase. Yeah, alright, that's right. The schematics, you don't actually use to craft them. Darn, I'm only gonna get like 150 credits for that if I sell it. Wait, hold on, so I can't actually sell it? Okay, so I just need to make sure I don't use it. Okay, so you can't actually sell the pulse rifle, but I can sell the ammo for it. Okay, we got ourselves 2 bronze semiconductors. Second here, guys. So that's 10,000. Can we get anything with that? I do kind of want to get another power node. It's probably going to be a bit before we get our next suit upgrade, and this is going to be crucial, so I'm going to do that. My main focus is getting power nodes in this, because, you know, I'm finding plenty of plasma energy, and I'm getting by, you know, pretty well so far with that, so. See, is there a bench nearby? Because I thought there was a bench here. I'm saying that, and I have not been here before. So, I'm pretty sure there's a bench here. Yeah, maybe in the last game or whatever, but, you know, I've been here this time. I don't know. Alright, so I think that's the way we came from. Yeah, because I remember, like, the store was on the right-hand side when I walked through. Or, like, walking right-hand side when I looked over there. Technically, it was the left, but when I turned around... My phone falling scared the shit out of me right then. We're going to count that as a scare. God. Jesus. My phone fell on the floor and scared the crap out of me. So basically, like, you know, I literally said before, I don't really, like, you know, I try to, like, you know, keep phone calls and texts to a minimum during my stream, and my phone's like, notice me, senpai. I probably, like, worst scare I've gotten in the game so far, my phone did it. Whoa, I thought I was actually about to break my leg. Or something. Impaling and throwing. Oh, yeah, I know how to do that. You want to get mugged? Yes, I just went there. Wait, that actually damaged him? Shit. Let's see how you like it. So look at you. Got me breaking anime taboo and had me holding hands. Just made me into a degenerate. How dare you? Hey, okay. Fine, I'll slug it out with you. Just didn't say whose hands I was going to be using. You see, you're a very rude individual. So, is there another one? I think there's one more. Jerk. Let's just be real. I would not survive if I was on the Ishimura. I mean, not just because of the fact I probably would lack the survival tactics, but I would not. I mean, if I was like speaking this much, probably the first one out. I mean, do you need to vent? Or do you need to come out of the vent? Come on, try me. I'll go Kung Lao on you. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta go. Let me see. Hang on. All right, too many hands here. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Oh, you want a little bit of feel-good ink? Because windmill and windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Or head in head. And this is where the George Romero whole concept of shooting a zombie in the head does not work. Alright. Okay, hold on a sec. Ah, shit, I'm out of health. Alright. I think I might just need to run. Ah, freak. Frick. Hey, back off, dude. Just like, because I don't want to fight. Doesn't mean I won't, because I'm not talking about this as a handicap for me. I'm talking about it as a I mean, I'm trying to give y'all some mercy. But since you insist. I'm talking all this shit and everything. I'm dying. Please tell me I picked that up. Ah, damn it, I didn't pick it up. Hush. They're trying to clinch me. Alright. Okay. Where's that, Come on. Better than nothing. Come on, where's he at? Nope! Haha, thanks for the achievement, bitch. Or trophy. Alright, so let's see. I don't need no credits. I need some spinach. I don't need, well, I guess that's part. Hey, let me borrow this. Or not, you stingy bastard. Okay, okay, James. Here's a bright idea for you. Back off. Let me start with a punch, and I might need to focus more on surviving. What's that?
Surgical log. Nothing.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Let me see. Come on. Put a fork in it. Hey, I said good day, sir. Let's be real here. I was lucky right there.
Quarantine lifted.
Whew. That was fun, though. I mean, I'm mouthed off the whole time. You... Give me that. Get off my steak. Hey, look, alright. Okay, fine. I'm gonna handle my shaft and be my guest. That was intentional, just so you know. Anyways. Stingy ass. Like, I needed that. Okay, so... And I'm the one talking about I want to do a cutter, plasma cutter only run, which I still think I can handle it. So like I said, I'm still trying to get used to it, because like I said, the PS5 version of this, the way this works is when you're shooting, there's like some pullback on the triggers, you know, because they have like this whole haptic thing, which I think is awesome. And I'm definitely not going to turn it off, but it definitely does, like, you know, make it a little bit more challenging, because, you know, you have that pull and it can mess up your aim. I'm determined to get this. Give me my stick. And he broke it. Great. You know, you are very... You know what? Yeah, there's another shaft for you. Alright. Wait, is that a... Man... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go and get rid of this accursed thing. Anyways. So where we gotta go? Now that I got a reprieve. Alright, yeah, we gotta go in here, which I probably could just ducked in there originally, but probably couldn't have because, quarantine and such. Yeah, where were you before when I needed you? Stupid bench. Alright, like I said, we're not worried about the pulse rifle because I'm not gonna be using it. Like I said, I am trying to go for a cutter only run here. So I've done it before, like, you know, with the original Dead Space. I'm pretty sure I can do it again. The game isn't really that difficult. That was probably like the hairiest situation so far. But I still was able to kind of manage things. But now that we've actually got a damage increase, yeah, that's gonna help. Now we still got to eventually upgrade the cutter, but we just gotta get the capacity and damage right here, and we'll have like everything for it so far. Alright, so we're going the right way. Yep. Right, find the shock pad. At least we're getting plenty of pulse rounds so we can sell schematics for a stasis pack. Okay. There might be something else I might actually buy, but right now mostly my main focus is like buying suit upgrades and buying power nodes at the store. Oh, these little... Ah, these things. I will say they're not at the top of the list of the Necromorphs I hate. Because really, they're not that difficult to deal with, usually. But again, we got this whole thing where, like, you know, this thing, you know, makes it where, the whole haptics for my... But, test it. Yeah, good luck with that. Alright, yeah, this... Alright, first off, slow your roll. Okay. Real talk, rogues, those things are actually a lot creepier than they used to look. Kudos to the devs for actually making these things look more unsettling. Because the Necromorphs, the slashers, whatever they're called, they look kind of like very similar to what they look like originally, but these things look different. I don't recall how, I mean, I do remember how they look to an extent from the original Dead Space, but in this one, so basically what this made me think of, for those who played Dead Space 2, you know, probably know what I'm about to get at here. But there's a particular enemy you deal with in Dead Space 2. It's basically like these little exploding babies. Like, they actually come at you, like they're, I think their bodies are actually, they're pretty much, you know, they're one of the enemies you definitely don't want to step on. You have to actually be very meticulous with, like, blowing off their head, like cutting the head off or whatever, and that would, like, keep the body from exploding. It looks like they kind of, like, you know, mixed together. I forgot what these things are called, this particular one. But it's like they mixed this together with the babies from, Dead Space 2. I need to, like, really, like, look into it and see, like, how they looked originally in the original Dead Space. But they did actually look pretty creepy right there. It seems like they're, how they actually, you know, their AI was different too, because originally they would just like try to run towards the walls, but that one was actually was crawling right towards me. And that might be the reason why I never really got like much of a, maybe they always looked like that in the original, but they were always bouncing around going towards the walls. I never really got as good of a look at them. But still, you know, the improvements of all this. Hey, look. I'm trying to reap. Don't you throw that. They seem, I don't know, they kind of feel like they might be a little bit hard to kill right there, but I don't know. Okay, here's what I was kind of pointing out right there, and this actually is pretty grotesque, you know, pretty, you know, they've actually got babies in the tanks over there. That's new. I never recalled that in the original. Oh my god. And it's like you actually can see them like choking. Okay, I gotta get out of here. That is okay, that's probably definitely one of the most unsettling parts of the game so far. Again, they really have improved on this compared to the original, and that's saying something, because like I said, the original game was already great in its own right. You know, it's like it's basically 14 years old now. Yeah, I'll take... Oh, that shot pad, okay.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. We're not losing anyone else.
I like how he's basically trying to say I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the engineer here, dude. You're the one just kind of sitting back like, I'm not losing anyone else. Yeah, well, you're not going to lose yourself because, you know, great Eminem song, by the way. But you're not going to lose yourself to the music in this moment. You know, you're not going to own it because you're not out here actually doing my job for me. I'm doing it because I'm the engineer here. I should be the captain now. I guess, you know, you're choking on mom's spaghetti because you're pretty nervous to come out here. Okay, let me stop. Which way we gotta go? Alright, we gotta go to the, security station. Let's go and check over here first. I think I actually... Oh, yeah. I think that's actually where, I just had my nice little fight with these creeps down there. Okay, so... And I've already been here because there's a whole bunch of dead Necromorphs. Okay, what? That was what? I don't know what happened, but I just turned part of his body into a spinning top. Okay, let me stop. I need to kind of respect this guy's name. See, and that's what I get for like doing this or whatever. I literally have no stasis now. Alright, there's gotta be a stasis module in here somewhere. Because I can't get through. I might be able to get through there, but I don't want to chance it, because no my luck, that'll probably, like, you know, kill me in one shot. I guess that's what, you know, I get for all this mischief making I've been doing. This door just pulled a Gandalf the Grey on me. He's telling me I shall not pass. Like, I'm not a Balrog, alright? I mean... Where was the stasis at? I mean, I thought I saw, like, a Let's just consult the map. You know, that would actually be a thing. Oh, that's the same. There's one right... Okay, that's that. Okay. Okay, we gotta find ourselves some stasis. Hold on. See, I think this is new too. I never recall like a thing where it actually, you know, showed you everything you're doing in the missions. Maybe they did. That's an elevator. I might have to try to just chance this. Oh, that was his head that was rotating. Oops. I think that was his head. I don't think I'm gonna make it through that. Ow, yep, that's the ow. Okay, yeah, that's so not happening. Okay. Yeah, we need to find a stasis module, which of course is gonna be one here because they wouldn't like, you know, lock you like out of continuing onwards in the game like that. I just gotta like, you know, look for it. I believe there was one downstairs. Yeah, because I recall I think I actually refilled it after I, you know, fought those that slew of Necromorphs that came at me full speed. They're coming in like I think like, you know, with once the swiggity and twice the swooty. Alright, here we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go over here and actually behave myself for a little bit. At least for 2 seconds. So I guess another plus to the whole beating heart thing. I'm trying to check something here. That's a nice touch. So, I don't know if you guys kind of caught that like I just did. But, when you're running his heart, you hear his heart speed up. And then like, afterwards or whatever, like, you know, when you slow down or whatever, his heartbeat slows down. That's a really nice touch. You normally don't see, I don't think I've actually seen that in the game before. I believe that's what it was. Let me get away from this and kind of like check. Yeah. He actually has like a heart rate that actually, you know, matches when he runs. Like normally in games where they just have like, you know, you have like the thing where you hear them breathing heavy or whatever. Here, hold this. But yeah, that's a pretty nice touch, the whole heartbeat thing. That also, I think, it adds the tension as well, because, you know, you're hearing his heartbeat speeding up, and, yeah, that really does help with the immersion. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen, like, a mechanic like that in any game. Like, where they actually have it where the heartbeat, speeds up, and then slows down once you stop running. I'm just finding like all these little extras they've added in that they probably honestly really didn't have to need to do. But, you know, they did anyway, and it really does kind of like, you know, help out with the overall experience of the game. Which actually makes you wonder, how would Dead Space be in VR? I mean, it feels like it'll probably be perfect. Because, you know, the whole thing with, like, you know, basically it's literally like, you know, the plasma cutter or whatever. That would actually be pretty awesome because you have to, like, line up your shots in VR, you know, to actually cut off their limbs. And obviously, you know, Resident Evil, several games in that series has VR. Resident Evil 7, it's got VR. What am I doing? I think actually I'm supposed to shoot it. Or not. Maybe I should, because I was rambling, so I wasn't actually paying attention.
Isaac, have you heard?
Shut up. Wasn't exactly paying attention to, oh, take cover. Right, okay. Yeah, and that was on me, guys, because I was, like, too busy, like, talking to actually really pay attention to what they want me to do. But, yeah, like I said, you know... Yeah, give me that. A nice ring finger. You have it back. I don't know why I said ring finger. I don't know. Whatever, he's dead.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
You want me to milk the cows and feed the chickens while I'm at it? I got this. Weapon up. Oh, nice. Bring upgrade parts to the bench to improve. Alright, so we got... See, like I said, this wasn't in the original. I don't recall there ever actually being upgrade parts. You just use the nodes and that's it. Kind of like that. Relief begins with relaxation. Yeah, and I've been saying for years, that's exactly what Isaac Clarke needs. And so I'm hoping that they really do reboot all 3 games and we get either, like, you know, a proper conclusion of Dead Space 3, they do a Dead Space 3 remake, or if they actually go on to Dead Space 4. Isaac is long overdue for relaxation. You really go, like, you see everything he dealt with, you know, God, that dude, you know, I hate how, like, Dead Space 3 ended, like, after everything he fought through. Everything he went through. And it's like, oh, nah, humanity's fucked. So is he for trying. Like, I hated that. I really wanted Isaac to have a happy ending so badly. And I'm hoping that they do rectify that. They do kind of, like, go through, you know, and remaster these.
Security clearance required.
It's kind of like how it is with like with Metroid Prime, how it got its remaster. We know we're gonna get the remasters for 2 and 3, and before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. I really wish the same thing would happen with Dead Space. Because my thing is, this is the game we've got, like, you know, right now it's kind of leading the charge in regards to, like, multiple upcoming horror games that are getting remakes this year. Each of them that basically would be considered probably, like, you know, well, not really the case with Dead Space, because Dead Space 2 I think was considered like the best one out of that. It's in some margins because they actually improved on the first one. I don't know which one I probably like more. Dead Space 2 is great, but I do really have a soft spot in my heart for the first one. But we have 2 other games, 2 horror games that, you know, have remakes coming out. Resident Evil 4's remake is coming out next month, and I'm so excited for that. It seems like it's actually going to be, like, the biggest departure out of, like, this and Resident Evil. Because with Resident Evil 4's remake, there's, like, so much they're changing in regards to the story, but still kind of, like, keeping true to things. And, like, a whole lot of other mechanics and all that. This one's mostly staying focal to, like, you know, how, like, the original was, with some definite changes, while staying on point with the story, so... But Resident Evil 4's, like, differences, like, seem like a whole lot more, profound.
Loop and transmit all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Seizing.
I think this is new, too.
Maybe I have some PHP left.
I never remember any holograms with Nicole, but I like this, too. Oh, that's a side mission. Okay. We just got our first side mission. And see, I like that too because it's actually fleshing out Nicole's character more. Because I felt like, you know, she was such an integral character in Dead Space, but all we really knew was that she was Isaac's girlfriend who left them hollow messages. I mean, obviously that's understatement. You know, we did find out more about her. But yeah, what I was saying is that with, you know, we got like, you know, Resident Evil 4's remake. Resident Evil 4's remake's coming out. We got this one leading the charge, like, and everything. It seems like this is gonna be a great year for horror games. But also we've got like Silent Hill 2 remake. We don't know exactly how much they're probably gonna change with that outside the visuals. But Silent Hill 2 is like usually considered like the best out of the Silent Hill series. Resident Evil 4, a lot of people consider like the best. Though me personally, my favorite Resident Evil was the very first one, or the remake of the first one they put out originally on the GameCube, and the HD remaster. But we have like 3 games here that are considered like by many probably like, you know, maybe like the pinnacle of their series, or like some of the best in the series. So I just like see Resident Evil 2 remake is the best, or Resident Evil 2 in general is the best. But I just really do want to see like, you know, Dead Space get, you know, multiple get like re-releases, remasters of the others that do it justice, you know, and so we can either get a proper Dead Space 4, which is what fans have wanted. Because I haven't played the Callisto Protocol, but for me, my thing was like, okay, Callisto Protocol, yeah, whatever, you know, I eventually may try it, but it's not Dead Space 4. I know that's unfair to that, but that is like the original team that did, you know, Dead Space. I just would like to see something happen where we get like a definitive Dead Space 4 that actually concludes Isaac's story, if we don't just get Dead Space 3 remake, where they conclude the story there and things go well for him in some capacity. Alright, so anyways, all that rambling aside, once again, retrieve the captain's rig, find the captain's body. Alright. They're than me, she's lost somewhere on board. I had to find her and get us both out of this hell. I'm trying to see exactly how this... Unfortunately, kind of hard to really kind of understand this. I think that's basically like his little optional mission, like the one outside it, so follow Nicole's hologram. So saying her hologram is here somewhere. Okay, so we gotta like walk whatever way she did, because like I said, alright, so yeah, she...
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help.
I'm definitely gonna be experiencing these things.
We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Season. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Okay, so she went this way. Hold up. If I know what I'm supposed to do. Hold up. Emergency shower. I don't think this is right. Why has this got a magnetic thing on it? It's got a grip enabled. That okay, there's something we gotta do with this. There we go. That's an audio log.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering.
Credits.
Now it's the only place I feel
It's like a little
safe.
stash.
I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here.
Okay, so she's actually trying to work on a cure right back here.
Machinery.
This is awesome.
Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay, so that was the mission. Several tram stations are still locked down. I don't have a way to engineering. So these actually kind of like are things that kind of like go along with the story like quite a bit here. That's right. I can't reach the morgue until I find a way through the barricade. And I like this too, because it actually shows like, okay, you know, we have like this little red thing right there telling you, to remind you what you gotta do next. I kind of liked how this is a nice little touch there. So I'm guessing scientific methods, that's basically, that's showing us in progress, I suppose. I need to really look up what that symbol means with like the square. I'm guessing it means it's in progress. This right here means it's stopped right now until we figure out what we gotta do next. Guessing that's like, you know. Alright. So whatever the case. But I do like, you know, how we have this little side mission that's basically kind of like, it doesn't end right away. It's like, okay, to be continued. You know, you have to like press on a little bit forward before you actually can figure out what's next. Oh, hold on. We gotta make sure there's no power. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, no. Freaking hell munchkins. Here, hold this. Not today. Shit. Do you guys not know what happens in last chumps that tried this? They give you a little bit of a refresher course. See how you like it. At least they paid well, I suppose. See, no, it made me lose my track of thought. Okay, we need, yeah, battery, I think, goes right there, I believe. Did I ever check in here? Okay, my ADHD, you know, wasn't satiated there. Please open up. That'd be great. That's a hole. Not too happy about it. I don't know what's gonna be over there. Still ain't got no stasis. So you can pick up the wheelchairs. Okay, I didn't actually try that. Here, hold this. You little hell goblin. And you get back here. Oh, I guess you're the parent, huh? Well, you know, your child has actually, you know, been very bad, and, he's about to get detention. You, however, also are just gonna get a timeout yourself. Ah, shit. Okay, gotta improv. I'm gonna be back, just you hold on a second. Oh, not that. You're gonna learn today. Hold on a sec. Wait till I find what I need. I'm gonna get you. Where's the... You wanna play rough? I'm gonna improvise. Alright, time to recycle some revenants. Alright, you're about to have a very bad day, sir. Where's he at? Teach you. Ooh, got... Oh my god. You stay out there and think about what you did. You know, I do not feel safe with that thing being out there about it. Come here. Got it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, these bots on Twitter are out of control. Alright. Alright, secure, level 2. See, I knew when I saw that whole... think I remember what's in there. And it's not one of these little, you know, heathens that, you know, I've been dealing with, little tentacle hell babies. Alright, let me see. I know they're not trying to say they want me to go in there. Yeah. That's what I thought. Alright, I'm just trying to... I know I'm waiting for it. Where you at? Come on out. What the? Uh-huh. To be or not to be. Ah, well, at least that worked. Oh god, 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 oh god. Okay. Come on. Okay, come on, Sun's got it. Ah, okay, nothing's working here. Hold on a second. Come on. I probably should have planned this a little bit better. You do realize Sun's attached to you, huh? Here, let me get it off of you. Oh, come on. Fuck this. Had it never been chased down. I'll take both of you on. Oh, and don't get back up. Just started. I like just the way that whole thing went. Now, so you bet me into a corner. I'm gonna fight.
Security request retrieved.
A what?
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
I think it's safe to say that whoever it is that abandoned her, hopefully, they better hope they got off the Ishimura before she got out of that door. Because I don't think she was happy. I mean, I wouldn't blame her.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery.
Give me that.
He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7.
Oops.
The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is
Fine, whatever.
symptoms. Depression, hallucinations.
When did I have more ammo? Because I probably could have used that on them at any time.
People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
You keep that away from me. I think that was in the original, but I can't remember. But again, it's just the way this game, the original one, like again, like there's like so many different type of horror, like, you know, types of horror in this. There's atmospheric horror, body horror, psychological horror and such when you think about it. You know, it's basically like touches all these different bases. But it's not just like about like the physical changes it does to, you know, the Necromorphs do to people when, you know, it infects them. Or like, you know, when they get infected, you know, and become Necromorphs, you know, through the marker or whatever else. It's basically, you know, also just like the psychological damage it does to people like, you know, who aren't even infected. And just from like witnessing, I guess, like seeing them. And I think like the marker actually does like drive people, it does like, you know, drive them insane. I guess like in ways that you can probably like see some Lovecraftian horror in this. Oh, for the love of yeah, that's how much of a badass I am. I enter the room and bam, like everything go at least they kept that, because I think if I remember in the original also, you don't have to cut off all 3 of their tentacles. I believe you just gotta cut off 2 of their tentacles, and that'll take them out. But seriously, that's just the way it looked. Like Isaac entered the room, and then like just the room just basically, you know, BSOD'd. Like that was like an anime character entrance. Like, you know, basically his aura, like the room just couldn't contain it. Still gonna make sure I'm on my toes, because I'm telling you guys, I know in one of the dead spaces there was a Necromorph that jumped me when I tried to get off the elevator. Okay, wasn't this one either. Dagger storage capacity exceeded. Trying to remember what happens here. If I like, I'm trying to remember like what all I remember from the original game. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, I've been here because I remember exactly what happens. This thing. Yep. Yep. Yep, they changed this. Yeah, okay, I didn't recall there being like a cutscene here. And okay, that was cool. But I'm gonna need you to back off. These cutscenes though, dude, I mean, I'm so impressed. Hey, I am not impressed with you being naked, though. Hey, sweetie, sweetie, on somewhere else. This guy's butt-ass naked chasing me around the table. You better knock it off, dude. Oh, no, you don't. Knock it off, quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna need you all to slow your... I said that's enough. Fudge. First date, no tongue. I said time out. This stupid freaking giant rotted stingray. I kite around them. Let's go then. Like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die fighting you creeps. They might get me here, but like I said, I'm going out swinging. Come on. Alright, yeah, you got me, whatever. But I promise you, I'm about to get all you back. Alright, so I just got handed my first death in the game. It's all good. I expected it to happen. But... okay. Just gonna need a little bit of prep time here. See, this is what you get when you try to just do a cutter-only run. So I'm sticking to the plasma cutters, I said. Get them before I walk in there, I'm just gonna... See, I just remembered something. It's gonna be a little bit hard for you to actually make Necromorphs out of these guys when they ain't got no limbs. That was a rookie mistake on my part. Alright, Stingray.
You piece of shit!
Just so we're clear, Isaac, he didn't do anything to you. Don't take it out on him. Take it out on the Stingray when we get in there. Okay. Text log. TLDR. Get everything I need here, and then I'm going to teach this thing a little bit of a lesson in humility. But I'm about to humble it. But again, that was on me, though, like I said, because I forgot that, you know, it's something I always did when I used to play this, and I forgot because it's been as long as I played. You know, you basically stomp the limbs off, and it keeps, like, the infector from, or whatever it's called, from actually creating more necromorphs. Oh, you, I swear. And I'm going through an unskippable cutscene. Yeah, I want you to go ahead and go on out that door and try to find some more reinforcements. First off, shut up. We're going to school.
Fuck.
Out of my way. So that's your tactic, huh? You're just like, slow me down so I can't move, huh? I'm the one that wrote the book on that. How's it going? Now we got that out of my system. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the beatdown I gave him wasn't as good as Luffy, you know, knocking the crap out of Bellamy in One Piece, but it made me happy.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
So, as I've said, one of my favorite things about this is the fact that Isaac talks now. Because, you know, hearing his actual input on everything adds so much into it. Actually, he may, I can't remember, did he talk in the original? I want to say he may have talked, but we never saw his face. I cannot remember. Now I gotta look it up, because I'm actually kind of getting this mixed up now, 'cause it's been so long. Okay, in the first Dead Space, Isaac is seen outside of his rigged suit during the prologue session and does not speak except for grunts and other sounds. Okay, so yeah, from what I thought I remember that right. So I don't think Isaac ever really actually talked in the original. So hearing his actual input here, and again, I think this actually, they said this is his voice actor from Dead Space 2 and 3 with Isaac's face matching the voice actors. Again, hearing Isaac actually having personality in this is one of my favorite things about this game.
What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
I can only hope that maybe what they did is they actually put a shortcut in, like what he did in Dead Space 2 and 3. Like, I love the parts where, like, Isaac basically went full-on Iron Man. And if they actually... Because he never did it in the original. And I would actually like to see them bring that back in this. Because that was, like, one of the highlights, you know, when Isaac was pretty much, you know... Like, pretty much blasted, like, right through space just to, like, you know, get back to where, you know, get back to the rendezvous point. Which was something that obviously was basically, you know, just... By all accounts, like, it was, like, a definite, you know, anything could have went wrong there. He could have easily probably been killed, but... Because again, he, like, went right through space, was, like, flying around all this debris, and it was just, like, so much, like, you know, he just... Made me think so much of Iron Man. Like, the way he flew. And that was, like, one of my favorite parts of Dead Space 2. And then they kind of did again Dead Space 3. And I really would like to see them bring that back here. And just seeing it, if they did do a Dead Space 2 remake, if they don't put it here, and actually seeing that scene, like, you know, with much more updated, you know, graphics, that'd be amazing. Because that, to me, was, like, the highlight of Dead Space 2, aside from the, eye poke, you know, thing. For those who may not know about that, I'll just... Don't want to spoil it for you. Definitely one of the most tense parts of the game. Between that and, again, the cardboard sun. You don't get me started on that thing. I think that was like the part that terrified me the most out of anything I dealt with in Dead Space 2. That stupid sun. Wait a minute. I mean, at the very least, like I said, I'm not going to be reading the text logs because they're so long. But I'm at least picking them up so for when I do my, whenever I do my collectible run. Hang on. I kind of want to check that. Just see what's down here, because I don't think we ever had this access to this before. I just want to see there's something down here we didn't see last time. It said it's going back down to the morgue. But, I don't know, that...
Clearance confirmed.
Okay, that's basically where we just were. But they said, like, they could update my clearance wherever, but I thought I had to go somewhere else to get it. How'd I already get my clearance updated? That's just because I'm holding on to the captain's thing. I don't know. Let me look this over, because I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have my clearance updated yet. And I just feel like, you know, the whole map system is definitely, you know, feels like it's much more simplistic as well. It's been overhauled. It's time. No, it's not.
Clearance confirmed.
I remember, like, a whole lot of these clearance stores. Which, again, was there ever a clearance system in the original Dead Space? Sorry, guys, I want to look this up real quick, too, because I'm trying to, like, just... Did... Just checking something over here. I'm trying to, like, you know, really distinguish, the Dead Space remake adds a new master override security clearance level that, alright, so I'm guessing this is new as well. And I think this actually is pretty nice. Like I said, they have like these little, you know, additions to the game that, you know, really do add to it. Like, again, like the side mission stuff, I like that as well. You know, we've already done one so far. But they've done like so much with this where this actually made this, you know, just such a fun. Yeah, so we got our plasma cutter upgrade. Cartridge rack, alright. And gain access to a special upgrade. Okay, so we're going to actually get rid of all the pulse rifle stuff, because like I said, we're not selling it. I'm not using it. And once I get the plasma cutter upgraded, that's, as a matter of fact, I think we're actually gonna be able to afford to get 2 nodes. Yeah, like I said, my main focus is just getting nodes and everything, because I find like plasma energy like out in the field. Once I get this upgrade more, I'll be able to hold like more ammunition anyway. And once I get stronger, once I actually, you know, it's more powerful, I'm not gonna have to worry about wasting as much ammo on these creatures either. I don't even know why I'm holding this out. I know dang well I ain't got no ammo.
Lifting station lockdown.
Okay. So we're going to medical. And I like how it also shows like the side objectives and stuff too. So my guess is, yeah, so you can just basically go back and everything. That's where we're at. All right, yeah, I think that's where we're going. Main objective, okay. Or not.
Flight deck tram control.
I hope I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. They want me to get on this thing, so.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Okay, I think I've been here before too. Alright. Oh crap, I just thought about it. If this thing jumps me at the top of this elevator, I ain't got no way to defend myself aside from... Alright, come on. I'm gonna have that gun aimed, even though, I mean, obviously I can still at least use stasis on it. Like I said, I cannot remember which Dead Space it was, but there was like one of them, Dead Space 1 or 2, it's dark as heck in here, where one of them jumped me when I tried to come out of the, elevator. Now you stop that right now. Oh shit, I thought he actually turned around and was about to hit me. I didn't even know he was a hologram. I was like, wait, did I actually alert the hologram? I actually thought he was actually about to turn around and swing on me. Okay, yeah, so that's, that was basically where, like, you know, I was at the door I was inside of when the Necromorphs first attacked. Sure. But one of the only regrets I have is I did want...
This damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
I was about to say, why is that thing floating? Yeah, I don't recall there ever being like a zero gravity thing here.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
And I also think I'm seeing something they're doing with the chapters here that was like, you know, that was from the original. Darn it, I can't get anything I shoot this with. Well, just have to improvise. Oops. Hey, where's my goodie? Hey, get back here, goodie. Oh, never mind, that's a light. Oh, okay, I think I blew up my goodie. Wonderful. God dang it, I can't win. Look, I'm getting a goodie out of this, whether y'all like it or not. What's over here? Is that a goodie? I see goodies. I'm just kind of like just looking around a little bit. Huh. It's kind of a weird place to put that. They want me to go that way and everything. Why would they have like a... I wonder what is... I'm gonna check this out first. I said they've added like so much into this game. That's like, you know, it's just... makes me happy. Loading shutter? What'd that do? It opened up something over there. I'm taking that goodie. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Like, 'cause all this is definitely new. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'll say, move, chair! My stuff. Get your own. Oops. Uh-oh. I think I just got deprived of another goodie. I saw a... I think it's gone. Wait, hold on. Is that a goodie? My goodie. Alright, let's get over here and... You know, what am I doing? I can just pull it over to me. Alright. Well, screw you and your level 3 security clearance, okay? At least I got plenty of plasma cutter ammo now. How much do I have? Oh, we're about to go on. Yeah, we got... There's some first aid. Stasis. Alright. Okay, I should basically about do it for everything over here. I'm gonna explore too much. Just go ahead and just kind of like, you know, head on. But I am impressed with like how much, you know, new stuff I've seen they added so far. And this is only like, in, I'm only on chapter 3. I don't know. I do want to kind of like go over here and see what there is. I think I'm having a feeling like the Kellyan is probably like blocking a lot of stuff. Then again, we couldn't actually really go back and... Now we can actually go in it, so we'll go around it. Okay, look, I see goodies over there, and I'm gonna go get them. You're not gonna stop me. You know, so far I've been like handling doing this like, you know, with just like the plasma cutter so far, but we're only like on chapter 3. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna be on this for a few, definitely for a few streams. But I think like what I'm probably gonna start playing next after I finish up Dead Space. I'm thinking about probably, you know, starting on Marvel Midnight Suns. So I'm really interested in playing that. So that might be what I'll be playing after I finish this stuff. But I don't know. Atomic Heart is on my to-do list as well. Which I don't have it yet, but I'll be getting it soon. You're a vacuum. Alright, definitely no time to... I swear, if they actually have it where you can explore in here knowing dang well you've got like limited time, where that's gonna be like... That's not very nice. Again, the fact that the flight mechanics have been like heavily updated compared to what I remember. I see you, little hell baby. Oh yeah? Well, I can do that too. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm aiming right at its tentacles then. Alright, yeah, now, but yeah, I shoot it like dead in the face wherever that kills it. What happened to, like, you know, headshots not mattering, you know, shoot off their limbs? Alright, is this the way we gotta go? Looks like definitely the way we gotta go. I'm not taking no chances. I don't know, maybe done blew them up. So shooting one round just to get, like, you know, a bunch more was kind of a fair trade. Why are you not letting me go down there? Unless I got... Right. Yeah, I gotta move. Right, come on, let me in. Please tell me that's...
Exiting zero gravity.
I'm about to die. Oh. You got me feeling like I was about to run out of oxygen with that deep breath I just took. Ooh, I will kill you. I thought I was about to die right there. Oh my god.
Clearance confirmed.
Well, that door took a sweet time opening up. What the hell? Well, that was a new one. Hang on a second. Before we do that, let's see. Deck to engineering. Trying to see if like it kind of tell me exactly where we're gonna be going if we get on that elevator, because it's well, it looks like there's just like, you know, okay, that's where they want me to go, so I'm going in here. If you don't knock that off. Okay, so apparently it's not a Necromorph. I thought it was a Necromorph that's doing that. The fans are literally malfunctioning. So like I said, I really do feel that this kind of goes with what I keep on saying this over and over, but like the whole atmosphere thing that apparently the devs did with this, where like if you're playing well or whatever, they'll constantly do stuff like this to like keep you on your toes. It kind of makes you think a little bit of Eternal Darkness, Sandy's Requiem. But, you know, because that game had, like, these Sandy effects where, like, it would just randomly happen out of nowhere. For those that didn't play it, it was a GameCube game. I would love to actually hopefully play it on stream at some point if I find the means to do so. Where, they have something called Sandy effects. And you could just be playing and then just, like, random stuff would happen that would be designed to spook you. Like, you'd get things like, if you go to try to save your game or try to go into a menu, it'll do, like, a thing where it's acting like it's deleting all of your game data. The first time it ever happened, it actually scared me because it actually was implying it was like, completely wiping my memory card. And like your character's head would fall off like while you're walking and stuff like that. And then like afterwards there would be like a white flash of light and then your character say this isn't really happening. So none of this stuff actually really happened. But it'll be another one where say like your controller disconnected or something like that. So it makes you think of that to an extent. The exception is everything's actually happening. You know, like the flickering lights, you know, like, you know, with the these things like, you know, coming out of the walls. But there's just like some really nice touches to the game, like, you know, with all the stuff they did. Like I said, you know, some of the things I've seen, like, you know, the fact that Isaac, when you're running for a while, and then like his heartbeat, you know, starts going off, like speeding up, and then when you stop running, the heartbeat, you know, slows down. That's a nice touch. The whole thing where, like, you know, that everything in the atmosphere, like everything around the area, kind of like changes to keep you on your toes. That's great too. Now, I love all this stuff.
Still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve.
Before we get in that, I'm gonna look around here.
The rioting was the worst of it. Till those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or they'll crack. Temple out.
Alright, let me check the store again real quick. I do have some more stuff I can sell. Also, I'd like help keep my inventory cleaned up. Because really, I'm probably just gonna like actually just put this in storage. That'll save me a spot. Because like I said, I'm not using the pulse rifle. Anything else I find, like if I believe there's like the Ripper, I believe, and other stuff, I'm not gonna really be using any of that. But it's gonna make it more satisfying when I do go through this and I actually do have access to all my weapons, you know, when I do my collectible run. I have access to everything instead of just using plasma cutter. Yeah, I think like a lot, you know, like in the original game, the plasma cutter like had the potential to be like such a powerful weapon by itself once you got it upgraded. I think like, you know, I don't know, like I just feel like people probably don't really realize how good the gun actually is. I mean, yeah, it's not really the best starting out. Once you get it upgraded, you know, it can be beastly.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
They screwed.
But it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Alright. And also, guys, refuel the engines south, refuel the engines north, activate the centrifuge. Alright, unfortunately, guys, I'm actually going to have to call it here. I'm going to go and save real quick. I just, like, got, like, another thing where I got to call someone again and all that. Like I said, I try, like, you know, avoid all this on stream and everything, but it's, like, an important call I've got to make really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and go and try to save, and then afterwards, I'm going to pick up on this some more tomorrow. So, like I said, this is a little bit shorter, you know, than my normal 3-hour minimum I try to do for my streams, but I still think we actually did a pretty good bit here starting it off, you know, diving in. Experiencing this for the first time, you know, again, technically, because, like I said, I played Dead Space before. This is obviously the remake of it, so... I definitely say this is, like, the definitive version of this game, you know. Those who actually have, like, a powerful enough gaming rig, a PS5 or Xbox Series console, I would say this is definitely, like, the definitive way to play it. But if you don't have, like, you know, any of those, you haven't played Dead Space yet, definitely, like, check it out on Steam. Or if you have, like, you know, Xbox 360, yeah, it's pretty ancient right now. But if you actually have, like, the means to play, like, you know, the original Dead Space, and, you know, and even Dead Space 2. Dead Space 3, like I said, wasn't really the best in the series, but I'd say if you actually could get a chance on that, you know, just give it a shot anyway. You know, just, like, you know, for the full experience. But, definitely, like, I feel this is, like, the definitive way to play it, because, again, the whole fact that Isaac, you know, actually has a voice in this one now. They got side quests. They actually did some pretty nice things to the story here while they're staying on the same track, while updating stuff, adding new things, and also kind of like changing some things around just a little bit in regards to, you know, how some of it plays out, but still focuses on the main story we got from the first Dead Space. It actually just improves on it. So I can't really wait to see exactly where this goes moving forward, because we're only on chapter 3. So, can't remember I forgot to say how many chapters there are to the game, what there were to the game originally. I know it was over 10. I want to say there's like 12 chapters. So obviously we're gonna definitely be playing this for like a few streams. It's probably gonna take me like a week or two. Like, you know, I'll probably definitely be playing this all throughout next week. So I might actually be able to finish it up by, you know, not tomorrow, but, you know, next Friday. You know, if I play like Monday, Tuesday, then Thursday and Friday. But whatever the case, I'm definitely gonna be like taking my time with this as I go along, like looking for side quests and just doing stuff and just checking out like all the new additions they got to the game, because definitely improvements to this, and like I said, I cannot wait to see like what else there is gonna be, you know, in this, you know, version of Dead Space, because like I said, I love the original. It was one of my favorite survival horror games, and this, I didn't think, when I heard like it was gonna be a remake, I was okay, why are they doing this? You know, the original didn't really need a remake. Now I can see why. It was in good hands. They've definitely improved on it like a whole lot, and I'm loving it. So I think I caught in my throat right there. My throat's a little dry, I guess, from all like talking I've been doing. But anyways, Rogues, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 2 of this. Cannot wait to play it. And also, I'll have like a little announcement for some things, you know, that are gonna be coming in the near future. That I'll be talking to you guys about probably at the beginning of tomorrow's stream. But anyways, until the next one, Rogues, much love. Thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Guilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you out. Sections dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my Twitch and YouTube channels. See you guys next time.